Okie dokie, right, I'm on the wireless mic today, so see how that sounds. What I want to do, as you can see in the background, we have YouTube. What I want to do is an update, and I do this quite often. Basically, I want to progress the story, which is basically there are at least 15 accounts, fake accounts, that have been created in order to simply abuse me, and they are used by this person or persons, I suspect it's only one, who has a problem, not only with himself, but there's a problem with me, and I don't know exactly who it is, but I can guess there are a couple of people that have had run-ins and have taken it upon themselves to have a beef, and of course it could be just a normal troll who has an issue with me for whatever reason, and they are deliberately creating channels, which is the accounts that they make in Google, YouTube, that you have to have. You have to link them to an email address or a phone number, and Google YouTube allow them to have, as far as I know, as many as they like, because there's hardly any restrictions about creating accounts apparently. So, and I've been in conversation with YouTube. I've had this long-standing, long-running email discussion. We've actually got to the point now where we are on the third person who is dealing with this, and basically the outcome of every email that I send them saying, well, the accounts are still there and I have reported them by your own methods and they're still there. So clearly they give a shit not about any of their guidelines. The guidelines are very specific about abuse. They're fake accounts, they're quite hot about that. However, evidence is in the observation. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at these accounts, see if they're still active. Fingers crossed I can be making a video today that they have done exactly what they said that they were going to do. The accounts that are fake, as you can see, there's my wife, there's my mum, and there's me, and there's my dad. Basically the accounts are, and these are the ones that I know about. Obviously there may be more, but today I'm going to start with my accounts. Allegedly, it should be fairly easy for me to highlight a fake account impersonating me, because A, they're using my name, B, they're using my photo or my icon, and it's quite plainly obvious when you look at the fake account and my account that my account is a real one and these are the fake ones, and there's 3 of them that I know about. The problem is that when you have these accounts that they make them, they're actually banned on my YouTube pages, so they can't leave comments on my page, because they are actually now, as soon as I get the link, I can ban them, and I delete the comments because they are moderated basically. So what they have to do is they have to make some more accounts to get in there and be able to leave comments. But what they're doing also is using these accounts to go on other people's channels and leave abuse there. This is the whole thing, which I have no control over. So I can't control where they go with these accounts in my name. So this is a worrying bit. Luckily, some of the people that have had abuse left have the common sense to realise that it's not me, and they have actually reported those channels, those accounts. Channels and accounts are the same thing, because you have to have an account which is a channel name, and so they are one and the same thing, if you're wondering. So anyway, yeah, because I do know for a fact that abuse has been left several places in my name and in my wife's name. So we'll give it in, then we'll put the copy the link in there, and then we will see if it's actually been removed or not. Nope, not been removed. So basically, if we refresh, because it could be that it's in the cache. I'm not sure where the cache is. Control key F5, okay, or hold Control and Shift and then press R. So Control F5, and this should give us, well, there you are, that proves it, it's still live. So that account there is one of the 3. Paste and enter, and there we go, that's the second channel. We'll do Control F5 just to make sure that it's actually live, and it is. Here and enter, and the third account, which we will do Control F5, and bing. So that's 3 accounts in my name, my channel name, and also my icons, you see. And they were reported, all of these were reported at least twice last week, once the week before, and many times since February, and including in emails to YouTube. And we have a look at that. So you can see that content intended to impersonate a person or channel is not allowed. Right, they try to give you an excuse about, you know what, being, oh, it's a problem, we've got no staff, blah, blah, blah. But I've been in conversation with them on email. I'm sorry, but that is absolute bollocks. Just to clarify, that those 3 and the other accounts on the list there, which I'm going to be checking, but basically I'll be checking all of them, but I suspect that they're all live still, even now, and it's a week and a half later, and I reported all of those last week twice with all of the options you can do. So flagging it for spam, flagging it for impersonation, flagging it for cyberbullying, flagging it for the graphics as well, because they're copyrighted technically, because it's my logo and my name. So, you know, I mean, you can't have a trademark because it's not trademarkable. I mean, I don't really understand why I would need that, because impersonation is the channel there is essentially designed to fool people into thinking that they are me, and I am getting a little bit sick of it. And they last email I had, they claimed that they were dealing with it. Hang on, you're not dealing with it. I'm sorry to say, but this is another week and halfway through the week, and all of these accounts, I'm pretty confident all of them will still be active. What is the point? What is the point of having guidelines if you're not going to do anything about it? So what really pisses me off is you can go onto Twitter and there'll be a whole load of people on there complaining to YouTube about, oh, we've lost our account, we've got this, that and the other wrong with our account, and immediately they get a response saying, oh, we've dealt with that. It's like, oh, there was one there today, there was one, oh, we've had this done, oh, we deleted that. Alright, well, hang on, how can you do it that quick when there's 15 channels there and you haven't removed any of them? I mean, the situation is, YouTube, do something.